to see you. Always nice to see you, Vic. Glad that you're finally getting to Din Din. We're going to start up at 7 sharp. So, holy mackerel, people piling in. Hello, Mrs. Tiki God. Senator, it doesn't matter when you hop in. I mean, it's kind of why I try to keep the Steel City, good to see you. It's kind of why I try to keep the program around an hour-ish. If people miss it, then it's not a huge watch, a huge commitment to catch it later on. But yeah, it's great to have everybody live, that's for sure. A big 5-match card tonight, New Year's Fire, episode 16 of MFW TV. Lot of things going on. Should be a jack-packed program, and then after that, kicking over into Port City Pro Gambler PCP's channel. I'm not only going to try to host, I'm also going to try to raid and bring everybody over. So stick around, and hopefully all of us should move over to Gambler's show right after we wrap up here on MFW. So, and I'd like to apologize, a little bit of a cold going on. My throat was pretty scratchy. I've been rocking the Hall's cough drops. I'm hoping that my voice holds up for the stream. Oh, Vic, that's not true. I mean, you may have time, but it doesn't mean that everybody else watches multiple hours. Man, I wish I had more time to spend on Twitch and support people, watch their shows. I try to get to stuff here and there, but and actually, I am going to take 2 seconds to... Hi, Gambler. Good to see you. I'm going to take 2 seconds to tend to myself, and then we'll get things started here. That may have been longer than 2 seconds, but for some strange reason, I didn't want to blow my nose on cam. Weird, right? Anyway, all right, we are going to get things started. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is I, Old School Old Fool, here for a big night of MFW TV. It is episode 16. It is New Year's Fire. And we have 5 big matches on tap. A few have been announced. A couple have not. That is on purpose, I will admit. But we are going to start off here with what should be a fairly competitive bout. Local Joe Bear up against your neighborhood tree hugger, Hippie Joe. And we are going to go into action. Local Joe Bear probably shocked that he has pyro this evening. Jimmy Buffer will be your referee for the standard bouts for tonight's main event. Explosive barbed wire, exploding ring, master of the deathmatch defense. Sandy Jenkins was the lucky one. Cal Cal Jobert and Hippie Joe starting off tonight's festivities. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Your support is appreciated. I love being here to hang with you and entertain for sure. Hippie Joe early cover. Not much going on there. Ooh, big leg drop. Catches Cal with a couple punches to the back of the head. King Havers, good to see you. Appreciate you stopping in for the show. Big European uppercut from Hippie Joe and then drops the leg yet again. Keeps catching Cal. Oh, big V-trigger. He keeps catching Cal with those drop toe holds too. Cal working the elbows, trying to get something going. Shoots Hippie Joe to the corner. Does not get a chance to follow up. Boston Crab, a classic young lion move. Misses the spin kick though. Snap mare following up. Hippie Joe shoots him to the corner now. Ooh, big kick combo from the tree hugger. Cal missing with the drop kick. Drops an elbow. Shoots Cal to the corner yet again. He's gonna land it in the opposite corner. Senator Hippie actually got a big win last week.
Give up.
So he's got a little momentum coming in here. Cal still looking for win number 1. Looking to start off the new year right. Oh! Rana, interesting Rana out of the corner. Flipping senton from the Hippie. Takes Cal to the corner yet again. Cal fights his way out. A clubbing forearm. Oh, Hippie Joe cuts him off with a chop. Dropping knees. Hippie Joe making good use of the corners and really working over Jobert. Every time he takes Cal to the corner, it hasn't been good news for young low Cal. Body slam sends Hippie Joe out of the ring. Oh, drops him with a punch. Oh, back elbow from Cal, answering. Fall away slam from the Hippie. You know, Senator, I could see that. I could see Hippie Joe having pretty decent taste in tunes. Strike exchange now. Forearms, open hand slaps. Jumping enziguri from Hippie Joe drops Cal. Oh, the big headbutt. Cal showing some fire, hanging in. Oh, but he just ate a ton of strikes. Hippie Joe to the corner now. Cal, back elbow. Hippie Joe reverses. Shoulder blocks in the corner. Big European uppercut from Hippie Joe. I'm sure. Oh, flying Kokeshi. Cal recovers first, though. Hippie Joe is still in control. Off the ropes. Ooh, drop kick to the back of the head from Hippie Joe. Big slam. Hippie Joe falling out of the ring. Cal taking the time to catch his breath, does not pursue. Boston Crab on again.
Give up.
Hippie Joe out fairly quickly. Cal hanging in there, as he's had a tendency to do. Oh, he covers up to block some of them, but quite a few of those punches get through. Cal sends him to the corner, hits the back elbow. Hippie Joe crumbles. Sent into the corner. Cal reverses, but big strike combo from Hippie Joe puts the squash on that. Oh, just popped him up and let him drop. Satellite head scissors from Hippie Joe. Another flip senton. Fez press cover. Oh, and Hippie Joe gets him. Fez press for the win. Interesting finish. Cal Jobert game again tonight, but unable to come up with a big W. Already, okay, so next match coming up, and this was requested by Snow Thunder, Minnesota. Vic, that is actually win number 2 for Hippie Joe. With one more, he will be in the title picture. So after week 14's handicap match, where Minnesota was stuck against the Enforcers, hoping to be taught a lesson per Red Hansen. And then after last week's loss to Trailer Thrash, LDN are looking to get back into the win column, back to positive momentum. And Minnesota asked Red Hansen, being that she did comply with her quote-unquote punishment, that she wanted one more match up against the Enforcers. Yuri and the good Sergeant SPG. And she requested that it would be a Thunder Snow match, which would be the Midwestern term for Texas Tornado. So this will be a tornado tag with all 4 in the ring. DQ off, outside count off, tornado rules on. And that is what we got cooking next. Can LDN get back on track? Or do the Enforcers just happen to have their number? We are going to find out next. LDN to the ring first in this first Midwest Thunder Snow match here on MFW. And you know, guys, it's kind of unfortunate because I don't believe either of these teams are the bad guy. It's just that their paths have intersected, and this is kind of the way it's all turned out. Yuri the Bear, Sergeant SPG, everybody's in the ring. Jimmy's going to have his hands full. Oh, tag team cutter off the bat to Yuri. Yeah, this is going to be heck to call, but we'll see what we can do. The Sergeant with knees on LDL. Oh, top rope dragon screw to Yuri from Minnesota. Ooh, big lariat from Minnie. Just going to the double arm breaker right away. Sergeant and LDL fighting in the opposite corner.
Give up.
Big arm drag from LDL. Oh, Yuri. Oh. Deadlift German on Minnie. DDT from Minnie onto Yuri the Bear. And they both kind of paired off here. Sergeant going in now to help against Minnie. LDL in there as well. Big double underhook suplex from Yuri onto Minnesota. Yuri off the ropes. Oh, quick kick to LDL. The matchups have now changed a little. Oh, big gut wrench suplex from Yuri. LDL trying to trade blows with Yuri. Not sure how bright that is. Ooh, gets in a quick double stomp to the Sergeant and a snap suplex. Oh, Yuri caught Minnie with an uppercut. Another big suplex from the Bear. Boston Crab applied by Minnie. Yuri there to break it up right away. Ooh, big kick combo lands for LDL. Minnie double arm breaker on the Sergeant. Luchador Del Lagos with a nice gourd buster on Yuri before. Breaks up the Sergeant's submission attempt. Ooh, backdrop driver from Yuri. That was an ugly angle. Twisting Uranagi to Minnie from Yuri. He is just throwing anybody who's in his way.
Give up. Give up.
Minnie sent off the ropes, collides with the Sergeant, gives him a dragon screw. Back suplex from LDL on the big man Yuri. Minnie continuing to work that leg of SPG. Double V-trigger for Yuri. And a double stomp as an exclamation point. The Sergeant trying to clear some room. Big series of knees from the Sergeant onto Minnie. Clothesline suplex combo from the Enforcers. Minnie tries a roll up on the Sergeant, only gets a 1. LDL going up top. Big senton to the back of Yuri. Sergeant SPG had the Regal stretch on for a little bit. Oh! Finger snap to Minnesota. Sergeant unable to follow up off the ropes. There's the canine bulldog. Yuri had a cover, only got 2. LDL throws Yuri to the outside. Sergeant fending them both off as Yuri recovers. Another gourd buster, another canine bulldog from the sergeant. LDL hitting multiple gourd busters on Yuri. Swing through DDT. Pardon me, and another DDT from Mini. Dual V-triggers on the sergeant. Big crossface applied by Mini. Oh, but the sergeant has an arm. Mini breaks it up. Deadlift German from Yuri on LDL. Oh, flip through drop kick. Minnesota Sunrise, but Sargent breaks that up quickly. Clothesline suplex combo hit on Mini. LDL hits Karma on the Sergeant, goes to the submission. Yuri breaks it up and drops a big elbow. Mini hits a skimming drop kick on the Sergeant. Package driver from the Sergeant gets two. LDL has him wrapped up though. Yuri tossing Minnesota all about. Shining Wizard from Yuri. The agility of the big man, unreal. Mini breaks up the cover. Suplexes abound. Another canine bulldog hit by Sargent. Mini stunned. The Sergeant drops him with a punch. LVL with a cover. 2-9 on Yuri. Regal stretch applied to Mini. Swing through DDT by LDL on Yuri. Sergeant fighting them both off. Mini takes him to the corner. Sergeant fights out with big knee strikes. LDL tossed to the outside. Yuri off the ropes. Oh, double down, but the Sergeant goes for a cover. LDL finally able to break it up. Hits splashdown on the Sergeant. Mini drops a giant knee. Splashdown hits again. Sergeant getting pummeled off the top rope. Big Pele kick by Mini. Sandwich Insiguri's to the Sergeant. Sergeant stunned. Oh, Yuri tosses LDL. Oh, LDL flips out of the German. Hits Karma on the Sergeant SPG. Chaos. Utter chaos in this Thunder Snow match. Repeating Germans and a bridge, but no, Yuri breaks it up. Mini on the outside, she gets back in. Perp subdued from the Sergeant, but he is not able to make the cover on LDL. Oh, I'm not sure what happened there with LDL and Yuri, but Yuri's got a pin. LDL kept both kick out at 2. Big Rana from Mini. LDL up top, hits the splashdown on the Sergeant. Yuri immobilized. Oh no, just a 2. Oh, thunderous back suplex by Yuri. Flying cross chop from LDL. Capture suplex, plants him. The Sergeant taps to the torture headlock. LDL puts one back in the win column. Of all the finishes. Yeah, Gambler, I'm with you. That was something. But in roughly 20 minutes, the torture headlock gets the win for LDL. Minnesota, a small bit of redemption there. And I'm sure she's hoping that she can put the Enforcers in the rearview mirror for 2020 and go on to other things for sure. Next matchup, we are going to get a #1 contender for the MFW title. We've got two guys with 2 wins, and they are going to face off. Only one will come out unless we end up with a 30-minute draw. But the pride of Monroe, Wisconsin, Captain Cheese Curd, back in the hunt, facing off against the Chicago Wizard, Harry Blackstone. Keep the ropes off, tornado off, outside back on. "30-minute time limit, and we are going to go to action right away here. The Big Cheese, Captain Cheese Curd, looking to get another shot at the MFW title. But it looks like we've got a battle of, I don't know, the big man against the trickster, the magician. The Massive versus the Magician. I'm looking for things to call this here. But will the mass be enough against the magic, I guess? Oh, big uppercut off the bat from the captain. Test of strength. Surprisingly, neither man gives. Nice trick by Harry. Harry able to get the big man up for a slam. Fireman's carry from the captain. Big double sledge. Wow, Senator. And you know, being a Packers fan, admittedly, that doesn't bother me one bit. Cross body from Harry does not get a count. Yeah, we've seen it in the past that Harry does have an aerial assault. Oh, he misses with fire. Captain, not pleased, throws him in the torture rack for even attempting such an action. Yeah, I would not be surprised to see Harry bust out the high flying in this match. Oh, Captain just sits on him, gets a 1. Ooh, big power bomb early. Gets a 2. Yes, yes, Senator. Definitely low flying. That is true. Punches back and forth. Harry actually gets the best of it. And finds time to follow up with, at least with that elbow. Oh, nice lucha arm drag from Harry. Pretty inventive solution there, but the captain just clubbering him. And then a deadlift German. Scooped him right up off the mat. Oh, Lariat turns the captain inside out. Only gets a 1. Shoots the captain to the corner. Oh, and gets thrown in the torture rack yet again. Good call, Vic. Oh, captain using all that weight, pushing on the back, stretching those arms. DDT from Harry. Follows with a headbutt. Now he's going up top. Seems kind of far out. Oh my gosh, he missed. He had the distance, but he whiffed. Captain with the cover. Gets a 2. Captain back to the fireman's carry, back to basics, but looks like he's a little winded already. Had trouble following up. Big bear hug now. Squeezing the way out of the cheese, as it were. Rapid fire punches, sits down on him. Gets a 2 again. Harry able to slip out of there. Drops double knees to the back of the captain. I think both these guys need to work on their cardio a smidge. I mean, I'm no gym rat, but they both look pretty winded pretty early. They've both been pretty slow to follow up. Oh, powerbomb again from the captain. Gets a 2-9. Figure 4 from Harry. Captain out fairly quickly. Harry takes him to the corner. Captain reverses. Harry comes out of the corner punching. Works his way out of there. Goes back to the figure 4. Smart. Especially with the captain coming back from that knee injury. That is smart wrestling from Blackstone. Bow and arrow from the captain. Uppercut drops him. Oh, throwing all that weight on him. Drops the big headbutt. Captain with the powerbomb again. Harry out at 2-9. Oh, Harry attempted some spell, but was not able to get it off. Oh! Just tosses him. And they are back to throwing hands. Oh. Jeez. What an exchange. Captain able to follow up, though. Bow and arrow again. Oh, and he gets Harry to tap to it. Ladies and gentlemen, back in the title hunt with another shot coming. Captain Cheese Curd is your #1 contender to MFW champion Flying Squirrel Victor Hinks. So I didn't get a chance to get this out on the social media, nor Critical Club, nor the Facebook or the Twitter. But very late today, middle of the afternoon, I received a message from Sandy Lipner. And that message said, he's been with me from the start. I can't think of any better way to bring in the new year than the possibility of some gold around my waist and the hopes of Victor Two Belts. Animal House, the Haasman Proving Ground match is next. Tag team Proving Ground matches, 20 minutes. Sandy in her Rad Panda gear for the first time on MFW. Ladies and gentlemen, your co-main event. Proving Ground match for the MFW tag team titles. Animal House versus your tag team champions, the Haasmen of Dick Tiki and Buck Hunter. Ah, you are right. Sorry about that. Oh. Oh no! Exploder onto the apron by Dick to the Rad Panda. Tiki with a chair misses a swing. And in case none of you were aware, the apron is the hardest part of the ring. Buck Hunter in now with the MFW champion Victor Hinks. I'm glad to pass that on, Senator. And I don't know if anybody in the chat is folks of indie wrestling, but I put it out on Twitter today that I figured out what the softest, coziest part of the ring is. And that is when Gentleman Jervis Cottonbelly rocks you to sleep. If you haven't seen a GIF or a video of that, it's good stuff. Dick with the DDT on Victor. Dick tagged in. Oh, ground and pound now. Vic tags in Sandy. Oh, Sandy returning the favor from earlier. Tosses Dick to the outside. Trading shots now. Sandy gets the best of it. Both down. Sandy barely up first.
5 minutes gone.
Shot to the ropes. Big uppercut show tie. Triangle Scorpion now.
Give up.
Buck's got her tied up. Oh, discus punch from Tiki. I must say, the Haasmen are going all out to deny Animal House a shot at the titles. Nightmare Pendulum from Tiki. Shades of the great Alex Hammerstone. Chinlock from Victor. See how he tries to follow up. Buck shot him to the ropes. Alabama slam from Buck. Big body splash to the back of Victor. Victor tags in Sandy. Vic, yes. A pin or a win from the challengers gets them a future title shot. Buck tags Dick back in. Misses a couple of shots with the chair. Oh! Dick goes low on Sandy. Square to the panda bits. Gambler, yes. Yep, it's pretty much using the Ring of Honor Proving Ground rules. Or at least that's what it's borrowed from. A big power bomb from Buck onto Hinks. Gets a 2-9. Fairly early. We're not even to the 10-minute mark. Headbutt series from Buck. Another cover attempt. 2-9 again. Victor tagging in Sandy. Buck tags in Dick. Nice arm drag from the Panda. Scorpion of her own. Shoots Dick off the ropes. Oh, she misses. Dick misses as well. Nightmare Pendulum again. Going for a cover now. Sandy out at 2. And I do not know if Animal House has had any pin attempts thus far. Or any near falls. I don't believe so. Sandy slips away. Shot to the corner now. Dick Tiki. Oh, Sandy with an arm drag. And a big spinal tap kick. Tags in Buck. Sandy. Oh! Oh! I am in shock and awe. Oh, Buck pasted her with the chair. Oh, Victor. Back body drops out of the pile driver attempt. Working a headlock on the floor. Kind of odd, but that's okay. Oh, both have bats. Oh, Victor lands. Tiki does not.
13, 14, 15,
Oh, they got to think about getting back in there.
18,
Oh, Victor runs Tiki back in. Tosses him out again.
1.
It looks like he's going to take the breather this time. Tiki with more hardware. Oh, counters the chair swing into an arm breaker. Dick tagging out to Buck Hunter. Ooh, big belly to belly, and it looks like Vic might have landed on that chair. Oh, and it is over. Wow. I'm a smidge deflated after that, I'll be honest. I should not pick sides. I should be an unbiased voice. But wow. That was a whole mess of crazy. I hate to do this to y'all, but I am going to kick it to a quick 60-second ad break so I can pound a bunch of water and get ready for our main event here. So well, shucks and darn. I have my PC right next to me. I don't know why it didn't, but that is alright. And actually, I need to get out of here and get us to the proper type of match. Ladies and gentlemen, your main event for the MFW Master of the Deathmatch title, Sandy Jenkins, your referee. Master of the Deathmatch, first defense for Holly Ames, first challenger, Ultimo Pinguino, who made it through a proving ground match in a landmine death match with Holly Ames a couple weeks prior. So this is your main event. And yeah, I think this is gonna be crazy. Both of these two just go from 0 to 100 right away. They're probably a couple of the most aggressive wrestlers on the roster. Weapons all over the place, exploding barbed wire, exploding rings set on a timer for 15 minutes. Oh, throat thrust and a lariat from the Pinguino. The flippers are flying early for Ultimo Pinguino. Oh, tries to send Holly to the barbed wire, doesn't work. Nails the Kizagiri chop. That time Holly hits the barbed wire. And we have our first explosion less than 90 seconds into the match. Ultimo Pinguino trying her submission game against Holly. Double arm breaker. Holly with the trip. Snap mare. Ultimo Pinguino kicks her away. The chat room is hype. Big suplex from Holly. Oh, Pinguino aims into the rope barbed wire again, and Holly's busted open. Oh, Cardinal Rule trying to slow down Ultimo Pinguino. Oh, Holly grabs a leg. Ground and pound now. Pinguino shucks her off as quick as she can. Oh, almost to the barbed wire. Ultimo Pinguino able to put on the brakes. The flippers beat the fists that time. Oh, and a couple grounded chops as well. Oh, another big exploder from Holly. Through, gets back control. Oh, reverse suplex from Ultimo Pinguino. Holly with a back elbow. Now just a straight up neck crank from Holly. Oh, and Pinguino is into the barbed wire. And she's busted open now. Ground and pound from Holly like a shark after she saw blood. Pinguino flailing, not able to connect. Belly to belly from Holly. It sends Pinguino into the barbed wire again. Repeated knees to the crown of the head. Ames turning it on. Misses the takedown. Shoulder breaker. Couple more seated chops. Belly to belly takedown again. High angle Boston Crab now from Holly. Pinguino out. Repeated overhand chops. Going for a cover. Gets a 2 count. Another big chop combo. Another cover attempt. Holly out at 2-9. Oh, another beastly chop from Ultimo. He's got her a gutbuster. Table shard now. Oh, she cracked Holly. Misses a couple swings and Holly sends her into the wire. Cardinal Rule applied yet again. Holly's STF. Ultimo Pinguino gets out of there. Oh, sent to the ropes again. Another big boom. Pinguino reverses. Hits the reverse suplex. Looked like she landed on that chair. Jackknife cover. Only a 2. Brass knuckles from Ultimo Pinguino. Sends Holly into the barbed wire. Holly able to pick an ankle. Back to the Cardinal Rule submission. Holly kicks away the Penguin. The ultimate Penguin. Oh, Holly with brass knucks out of nowhere. Goes for cover. Oh, 2-9. Backhand chops from Ultimo Pinguino. Holly sent to the barbed wire. That is a really good question, Senator, especially when you see where she kind of tries to put him away. It's tucked somewhere in her outfit. Another 2 count for Ultimo Pinguino. Holly breathing heavy, able to grab an ankle again. Repeated forearms. Oh! Holly Ames still your master of the death match. And it is not that Ultimo Pinguino did not bring up the fight, that's for sure. But Holly able to hold on. And that was a crazy wild brawl. Gosh, where does this put us now for week 17? I honestly don't know. It's gonna take quite a bit of thought on my end over the weekend to see what these next couple of weeks of MFW look like. But good Lord, what a wild night we had here on MFW TV New Year's Fire. Quick recap. Hippie Joe got the win in the opener against the game Local Joe Bear. Lucha del Norte back on the winning track after beating the Enforcers in a Midwest Thunder Snow match. Captain Cheese Curd, yet again your #1 contender to the MFW title. Animal House, Sandy Lipner, the Rad Panda, cashing in her Proving Ground opportunity to try to go after the tag titles with her partner, MFW champion Victor Hinks. But they came up short. And in your main event, in roughly 13 minutes, Holly Ames able to turn back the very, very serious, very, very ready Ultimo Pinguino, but able to keep her grasp on the MFW Master of the Deathmatch title. So with that, we're going to let you go here. We're going to kick into Port City Pro shortly. Thank you all for tuning in, hanging out in the chat. Appreciate y'all. Thanks bunches. This is Old School Old Fool signing off.